Broadcast my shit real quick. Where I went, man?
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes.
Yeah, this is a pretty good lead. Niggas be getting down over here, dude. This lead, it's got 31 teams anyway.
Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation.
Yeah, some my little newly practiced shit into.
For the set, boy, till there's nothing left. All them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never see
Loud. Byron Jones.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
The
first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The niggas are caught on in the game, man.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And
all the balls of you at that
the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
I mean, like,
down.
Man, I keep saying that's competitive, but I think like, hey, nothing but a list of bombs, man.
What you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players. Guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Wow.
He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. There should be no rule on that. We grown as men, yeah.
With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys.
For real, man.
First down, Prescott. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Obviously got the match up by speed.
Here on their opening drive.
That's all that was.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score.
Oh, you do that the first drive. I'll get the maximum by speed.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's how I feel too,
Running
man.
with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley.
Nice,
after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
That's our.
So that flag
he was going to beat
him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of
it. I let that nigga go. I'm the one that released the nigga. He's nice. It's nice you leave because I got that running back. I think he was doing all right.
This is Barkley. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Jones throw on target to Shepard.
They just keep on face masking over here.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Trying to go for strip.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, 47. It's out time, guys. It's out time.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But I just don't really see, like, you say like these, I don't really see what these dudes should be doing that's so unstoppable, man.
Already gotten into the end zone, but good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So, like, I want to get in USFL. I need to get in there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Okay. Listen.
Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go. Hey, lock it. 99. Check 99. Get it.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep into heavy
So why would he throw it all the way like that, man? Not low.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a
Jones
return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Switch. Slam. Hey, kill.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Maher able to put this one through. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move, the Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
6-6, pull it high. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's brought in left side by Tate. That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Ready, go. Hey, high 7. Look at me, zipper. 55, too low, Cap. Mike 5.
From the gun, Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Check Mike 54, Mike 50, General West. Hey, Delta, switch. 54-5.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Alec Ogletree. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw is Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, they told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On 2nd and 7, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Throwing Jones. And Tate's got it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup right 5.
How about his performance last
week? Chidobe Awuzie.
I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 jet bombers. 2 jet bombers. Get it.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
What up, brother?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary.
He went up there to check us some chicken or something. We said that was a minute ago.
Arriving there to help knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Jones. Caught right side, Tate. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
What'd you say?
First and 10 at the 32.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Yeah, I play truck. I'm playing the league game, my other league right now.
Back to the ground now with Barkley.
Come on, man.
He struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 2nd and 9, Jones. He completes it to Tate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Barkley. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Jones now operating from the gun. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
I think we got farther than that, but
and they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
X3, 218, chop.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down.
Why would he lob the shit up there, man? Come on, man. They just do terrible throws, man. Nigga, wide the fuck open, man.
Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Wide open.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Should have been
incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was.
Should have been a fucking
and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them middle.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Cowboys playing one of my league games. Now I just other league game. They advanced to 10 tonight.
What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better.
We'll find out. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, they'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more
pretty
like
competitive.
They'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he loses the football a second time.
Come on, man. I was in R1 and everything, man. They just change better motherfuckers don't print everything.
Guys will get the football back.
With no
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to dock my cap to you. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think the last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel they built. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Well, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. After the sack on first down, Prescott.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing, Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That seems to be the only way to stop them. They just keep stripping the ball. And though you covering that shit up.
Jones on first and 10. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On first down, Barkley. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On the run, it's Barkley. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. On the ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. From the 29, Jones. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001.
Bravo! You get go! You get block me! 61, matchbox lights! 54! Mike's 54! You gonna see me in your nightmares, son! You gonna see me in your nightmares! Hey, seam 6!
Now Jones, throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man, Slayton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Jones now going to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Flushed out right. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Mike's 47! Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Damn, who you do that to?
And brings up
Who you do that to?
The kick by Marr is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But
man, can't nobody in this party beat me, man. You come
things
close.
stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Man, you ain't played me in weeks, man. I'm so on some whole different. I don't even, man. I'm on some whole different shit, man. Yeah. Coach don't want no problems, man. Anybody else? Coach don't want no problems. I mean, we just played 2 weeks ago in this same league, and we just beat him 44-13. I don't know what he could do no differently. So he's gonna improve on that score.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nah, I just got a monster Giant squad that's finna whoop ass and win the whole thing.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I already did get the town, so and then. But I'm waiting on. I'm finishing up this league game.
Screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Hold up, man. Hold up. I only got a few minutes, man. Well, y'all get here, because niggas always ducking me, man. Niggas always ducking me, man. Man, I can't help it. You know, I'm in the league, yeah. I got 5 minutes left.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Now
they need 15 yards in this series after
what I'm saying? I'm the champ.
1st and 15.
Y'all can play a bum ball. I'm the champ. You know what I said? This season can't nobody fuck with me. I don't know how I'm the Nazi.
Randy Gregory. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film?
Man, y'all can't fuck with me, man. You gonna get right on. I ain't trying to fall for that open door. You gonna get right on off that thing when it come to playing me. I don't know. I mean, they gonna be just
it'll be a loss
left
of
the building,
and it'll be 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
They're going to drop a wide open ball. Okay.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for him here.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Obviously, the back did some great work running a long way to score a touchdown. But how about the blocks that were set up? How about the vision in finding those openings and getting to the end zone?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I'm taking him in.
Jones. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready?
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
So anything
3 yards
niggas
on
can
the
do
pickup
is
there, and it'll be
do
2nd down.
automatic
The
strip.
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now we've got
he got hurt off the strip.
slow to get up after
So nobody
that
hit the
play.
nigga. He just
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, the returns for the Cowboys on Leighton Vander Esch have been pretty good so far. You know, a lot of Cowboy Nation questioned when they took him number 19 overall a season ago instead of Calvin Ridley. But Leighton Vander Esch would get 140 tackles last year. Franchise rookie record for Dallas en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points.
Yeah, I just finished up one. I'm just gonna finish up a little